Hi, I'm Reverend Elizabeth Howell. I work as a psychic, a medium, astrologist. I'm a certified herbalist and a certified hypnotherapist. And welcome to Psychic Sushi. Psychic Sushi is my show, and my show is a journey for you and me and all the audience. And I'm here to educate, explore mind, body, and spirit. Everyone wants great physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. And this show is about exploring all the alternatives to all things metaphysical and paranormal. Today's guest is angel reader Laura Lyn. She is a gifted medium, a visionary, angelologist, and she works with crystals and healing the energy field around your body. Laura has a book, Healing with Angel Rays, as well as a CD, Healing with Angel Rays. And she also has a CD, Finding Your Inner Mystic. So welcome to Psychic Sushi. Thank you, Laura Lyn, for coming today and being my guest. I've known you for a few years, and you're a fantastic reader, a very gifted medium. And you've got quite a bit to talk about today, not only about angels, about your book, Healing with the Angel Rays, and your CD, but also some of your paranormal experiences, and also your work in helping with the police department over in Akron. We'd love to hear about that.
Thank you.
So Laura, thank you. Thanks for coming in. And again, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started with this.
I actually started with angels or working with angels when I was 5 years old. I started seeing them regularly. One morning, it was in my bedroom, I started seeing a cascading colors, and it was very musical, very beautiful. And I never could explain it other than the best granny feeling ever, the enveloping energy that came around. With that experience, I knew without a shadow of a doubt that there is such a thing as angels, and throughout my life I've been in this journey I feel that I'm in this journey to help people get connected with their angels, their guidance, loved ones.
Yeah, it's wonderful. But I think a lot of people want to know, what exactly is an angel?
To me, when I was younger in Bible school, I learned angels were these beautiful beings of light that were here to help us, to guard us, or be our guide and guardian. However, throughout the journey, throughout my discovery through the adulthood and working with the angels, I found that it is more about consciousness. It's about feeling, it's about hearing, it's about seeing, and these energies do seem to have a personification of a certain consciousness, such as healing, joy, blessings, love. They have an energy about them that unfolds them upon you. And that's where I came up with, or came to know the energy does help us on an individual basis through the angel rays.
Now, does everybody have an angel, or can they work with any angels? Or there something specific we need to know?
Everybody has angels around them. The angels, they're very universal. They're universal energy that does come forward and around us when we are seeking or searching. Throughout our life journey, even at birth, there's angels there to welcome you into the earth. And throughout our life, when we're looking or searching for ideals or to move forward in our career path, or going to school, or going to become married, we are going to have certain angels at those transitions in our life that will come forward and help us.
So it sounds like they're pretty helpful.
They are helpful. They come forward to bring creativity. They come forward to bring knowledge. They work through you and your senses. Throughout your day, every one of us are actually tapping into the angel energy. They bring us ideas through the day for us to move forward.
That's terrific. Now, you said at 5 years old you had an experience.
Yes.
When did you start professionally reading?
I started reading, actually throughout my whole life I was giving readings and didn't realize it. When I was in my later 20s, I decided to go professional with it, and then I stopped for a little bit because I also was in a career move. I was searching to help children with mental health issues. I became a lobbyist with the state and worked through a mental health association for many years, and then came back into the spiritual world.
So you had a day job for a while.
I had a day job, and yes, and then, but this called back.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have thousands of clients throughout Akron, and tens of thousands perhaps, and very excited about your new book. Would you like to tell us about it?
Healing with the Angel Rays was something that I'm working on for many years. The project came forward basically from the knowledge of what I've been picking up through what I call my council, which I believe we all have a council. This is the beings of light, the enlightened beings, the angels, the guides, that messengers that talk with us. And they have been working with me and pushing me or moving me forward to help bring out the message about how they can help us help others.
So what's the beginning then? What is the first step a person could do to connect or start working with their angels?
I feel like the first part of working with angels is to have a personal relationship with the angels, to work with finding that space for yourself through meditation where you can give yourself a little time to acquaint yourself with what it feels like, that angel energy feels like to touch you. And giving yourself a few minutes a day perhaps, and asking questions to the angel. Perhaps you can say, show me what you look like, show me your eyes, what is your name? And just giving yourself that time to listen and to open up your mind's eye to be able to capture their essence.
Now, you also have a CD, and that is is it a meditation?
Yes, I have several CDs. The CD that the first CD that we put out is called Healing with the Angel Rays. It goes right along with the book, and what it happens is we go through each one of the chakras, and with the chakras we touch on to the angel that taps into that energy and brings in the angel ray.
Maybe need to explain chakras real quick.
Chakras is spinning energy source that we all have that connects us to our body, to our physical body, to our spiritual body. We all have 3 different layers within our essence, the physical, the emotional, the physical, the spiritual, and the emotional. And with the chakra energy, there's a right spin that we're receiving. It's like the transmission coming forward, okay? Think of it as like radio frequencies. It helps us align from our crown chakra, which is at the top of our head, to the root, which is at the base of the spine. Now, there's actually more chakras than that, but throughout the system and our bodily function, we are usually concerned or focused on 7 chakras.
Right. So, and the music and the spoken word aligning then?
Yes. What happens is with the CD is it aligns with the certain chakras, again from the crown to the root, or some people will say crown to the ground. And the music that we have is a very special musician named Anahata. And we found out Anahata's music touches into the chakra frequencies perfectly. It's perfectly aligns. It's very beautiful.
Terrific. Now, you worked pretty hard on these.
Yes. We actually had a lot of help with this, and it's been a very beautiful journey to get the books and the CDs finished. A lot of projects happening.
When I first met you, we met at through a friend of ours, and then of course at the shop, and it was wonderful to spend time with you, and you gave me a reading. And I would like you to explain to people, and we're going to give an example about what is an angel reading about. Because if I'm out there, I'm out in the public, and I want to come and get an angel reading, I'm not sure what to expect. I'm not sure what this is all about and how an angel reading is going to help me or guide me in some way. So we are going to have a volunteer from our studio audience come up just in a minute, but we will have them come up and you can give them show them an example of how you do this.
Sure.
Which I think is terrific. I love Laura's reading. She's also extremely gifted medium as well, and she's worked with the Akron Police Department as well as a few others.
Yes, primarily I worked through the Akron Police Department for cold cases. Primarily worked with Tim Demoff through the Sachs Consulting as a private investigation, where we worked on cases such as Stacy Peterson, Drew Peterson.
Oh, really? Wow.
And what happens is I'll take a call in and they'll ask me questions about a particular case, and I'll just give what I'm feeling, what I'm picking up, or and then we sometimes go on location. And
how exciting! So have you been able to, with Stacy Peterson, but were there some other cases maybe been solved? Are we hopefully getting some solved cases?
The one issue that we have, and I guess this is pretty universal, and you know, this is what unfortunate. This is the way it is.
Yeah.
People do something called lawyering up. Okay?
Lawyering up.
And if the person's already in jail,
yeah,
that is looked at or probably guilty, they can lawyer up so that they can hopefully get out. Well, for them, hopefully get out at an earlier time. So there is where we're coming up with a issue.
Yeah. Well, it sounds to me with the police department actually coming to you, that is a true testament to your abilities.
I have been really honored, and I feel very honored to work with the different departments, and whenever I can be of help, I always enjoy doing that work, especially when it comes to murder. I mean, the family members needing some type of closure, and just being able to talk to the family members is a very, very positive way for me to help a person or to help them to be able to move on, or to have a little bit more idea of what may have happened to their loved one.
A little bit of closure, which is really frustrating for families of missing children or murdered loved ones who have not been found.
Absolutely.
So you've been very busy with a lot of work too. You do healings, you work with the auric field, and you do energy work, so to speak. So explain that. What is energy work and on the auric field?
The auric field is again, working with the aura. Okay, what we're doing is it's similar to working with Reiki energy, which is universal energy, life force energy coming in to help with healing. Specifically, how I work with the auric field is I work with the angel rays again, bringing in certain colors, certain tones into the chakras. We have found that vibrationally, color and tone will help align, open that spin. Okay, of the different chakras. And when we bring that and synchronize it, sometimes with some people have used this with Reiki, synchronize that energy, it is very powerful.
And have there been some healings? Want to give us an example of what with some clients? I noticed you've got I've had on your press kit a little bit about some clients testifying. So give us an interesting case that you've worked on, an interesting healing.
I have